So, am I injured now? What? No, we're fine. Good. So we just wasted the day, basically. Hello, Ivor. Ivor, you begin. Can we really keep this up? Ivor looks like he hasn't slept for days. He lost a lot of fighters, numbers. The weight of the situation is crushing. Then, from far in the distance, you hear a horn. Dredge, don't use horns, it occurs to you. Avon appears at your side, just as a long caravan of people come to view. Dredge turning to attack them. Who is that, you ask? It can't be, says Avon. He runs towards the gates, shouting, You see their banner, it's hang on! As you wonder how they got here, the gates are heaved open, and you charge into the field, clearing a path through the dredge. Yay, reinforcements! Let's rock and roll. This setup seemed to work really well, so let's keep using it. Isn't this... No, it's one more big guy. Otherwise it's more or less the same as before, I think. I guess we'll use a similar tactic as before. Something like that, perhaps? Let's try it. 21 armor. And he will go first. Let's see, he can only reach there though. If I move... There's... Oh, brilliant. He's the first one. I should be safe if I can get there. But I can't attack on the mountain there. So this is a bad situation. I guess I have to take a blow here. Let's just reduce as much armor as we can. We're unlucky that those two get to start first. And now I'm blocked. Brilliant. Oh, this is just the worst. Can I restart this fight? I think I have to. Else I'll take so heavy losses. It's like the worst start you could ever imagine. Blah blah blah. Same thing, same thing. I guess we could keep her first. Let's try that instead. She could put down a trap. The first thing she does to zone them off. So basically I want to put her there, him there. Left can bring up the rear. And then the Amanda here. Let's try that. The same thing he's first. But this time I can mess with your plans. There we go. That's much better. And you nearly died. Let's see. I guess I want to reduce as much arm as I can on this guy. He will attack me or hot lady me. Can't really prevent that. At least if he comes here, I could probably file with Gunner, or whatever his name was. Yeah, there we go. That's a nice position. happen by... Oh, it only adds more targets if I use my weapon. That barely did any damage at all. That's disappointing. At least I can keep reducing its armor, I guess. What happens if I push him back? Remind me. It should be level 3. Or can I... Yeah, I can upgrade it. For 5 armor damage plus 1. A unit they pass through. So that's kind of useless to use against this low guy. I guess we'll just reduce armor like usual. Okay. I guess that doesn't really count as being adjacent. I wonder which one I should focus with my ability. That one maybe? Yeah, he should die from our archers. Let's use it on him. I'll max it out. Good. And it's Otliv's turn. You will... Oh crap, you can go there as well if you want. Yeah, he has drawing aggro, so it is very likely he'll go there. I think. Very likely. So let's try to protect him. Oh nice, the opposite in that path as well, so it's barely a shadow of a doubt that he'll go there. Let's get a little bit closer. I might have wanted to use my ability here, but I forgot about that. Ouch. Stop being mean to me, please. Let's see. Here goes clockwise, that would be those two. Yeah, that works. Oh, nice. Also effective. He shouldn't pose much of a problem. So let's start with his armor. Again, maybe I should have used my ability, but... Crap, I don't really want to attack him, because that'll make a path for him to go there and attack him. So I guess I have to rest. A tactical rest. Nice. Worth it though. Still, people aren't standing. Across from each other. This has to waste all more willpower once you can flag damage. Lovely. This is armor, I think, is the best option. Oh, nice. Let's see. Oh, it did 8 damage to him. afford to spin once more. Nope. Guess I have to start dealing damage to people, maybe. I think he is kind of safe to kill. And he has a lot of armor. Let's go with him. So time to relocate on him. Yeah, he should go and summon his ally. Might actually be worth just letting him. Probably want to finish him off, maybe. Let's finish him. Let's see. When is it this turn? I could go and attack him. I will actually. Stop reducing his armor. Oh, I can do a lot of damage. Yeah, let's do that instead. That's probably worth it. And you still have no targets. Not really. Guess I'll put you there. The stupid right beside the explosion will hurt me later. Focus you. Let's give you an extra point. Focus you with +1. There we go. And there you go, up to something. And that wouldn't affect this all too much. It frees up him to move forever. He's low though, so I might have to retreat for that. He doesn't have injured. I'll probably have to take the damage here to drop that guy. Let's see. I might have to retreat here. I only have 7 strength, so I can't really do too much damage. Thank you for being small treatment. And I still died, amazing. That is super fun. So fun. Let's actually do 1 more damage. So he'll go with something next. I think that should be something might be kind of bad. There you go. Can you reach her? Oh, good. You're out of juice now. I wonder if I want to rest right here. I'll take damage, but I'll recover some energy. I think I will. Can you? Oh, pause it, not pause. Because that would be convenient for me. Let's see. Let's attack this guy. sure you don't kill him. Come on. Oh, you didn't attack. That's very nice of you. Yeah, push him off. And here we go. This time I will finish it so you can't summon that damn thing. Let's go here. This level one should kill him. Does it damage? Yeah, nice. And you can help him. 5 damages. Only problem is I'm so far away with all my units, so it might have affected him if I'm unlucky. Luckily it's my turn. Full damage, probably better. Rest. He's taking heavy armor hits. Nice, we can finish him. So we get that's fine. This should probably hit the X. Yeah, it does. Kinda bad that Gunner died, but still a decent fight. Hopefully he'll recover before the last battle. Juno! I wasn't sure to ever see you again, Eyvind. She smiles and they embrace. Eyvind is completely taken back, as though he doesn't dare believe she's real. I'm sorry, I couldn't make it to Sigholm. I ran into problems. Problems is putting it lightly. There's a mile-wide canyon practically splitting the world in two over those hills. Couldn't find a place to cross. Worse, dredge are practically falling out of it like blood from a wound. They're not coming from the north anymore, they're everywhere. We noticed. Glad to see you made it out alive, Ingvar. I take it the others didn't. Hakon becomes quiet, then he motions towards Juno. She got across somehow, found her out cold for a second time since leaving Strand. We need every axe we can get right now. Bellower is here. Gods be damned, I thought I was free of that menace. I will deal with Bellower. Come on, no need to tempt him by standing out here. Yay! Is she joining my party? And she might be stronger than Eyvind, which would be awesome. Hakon's caravan enters the city, fighting off waves of dredge as they go. To your relief, hundreds of skilled warriors are now safely in Borsgard. 280 Val, that's nice. Hakon joins you with his personal bodyguard, Moga. Behind him, Prince Ludin and his entourage are in tow, though looking less than pleased to be here. I have one last trip to make. I need this one to come with me, she says, pointing to you. I'm sorry, Eyvind. You must wait for me one last time. Do not let this city fall before I return. It takes everything within Eyvind's power to hold back, but he does. She turns to you. Rook, come with me. We'll return in 2 days, maybe less if you're as quick as you look. Tell anyone who needs to know. I'm just going. Where? Why? Not far, says Juno. She pauses and something shifts in your vision. For a moment. Oh, it shifts for a moment. I know it's hard, she says, her voice filling your head. And you've already been through a lot. As she speaks again, the rest of the world melts away. But you're needed. You can't find the words to argue. So let's go and save the world, shall we? You don't remember leaving the city, but here you are, walking through unfamiliar ground behind Juno. You're alone, aside from hundreds of dredge who are all facing towards an enormous stone ahead. The hairs on the back of your neck stands up. Interesting. Is she using some kind of magic to hide our presence? That would be my guess, right? Another godstone. We're at the godstone of Stavs. You glance nervously around, but the dredge didn't seem to hear her. It's okay, you can speak, softly. Is this where you're going to sacrifice me? Juno smiles. What could have come across as profoundly creepy looks sincere instead. No, the dredge cannot see us. To be more precise, they can see us, but I've convinced them to be unconcerned. I can understand your apprehension there. Who are you? I wish I had this time for a proper introduction. My name is Juno. I am on the Mendes Council. You met Avent, my apprentice. How are you doing these things? Controlling minds? I thought Mendes built things and healed wounds. You're right, Mendes do these things. Some of us still practice the teachings given to us by the Loon Mother's first creations. We are called Valka. I believe I am the only one who can influence others' minds. Then why not take control of the Bellower? I learned the talent to heal minds, not control them. Though even some Valka have trouble believing this. Taking control of Bellower, it is the difference between convincing a child to sit and telling a starving bear to stop being hungry. The truth is, we're rarely a match for the Sunderer and the Maw. Our advantage is that we can train more Valka. It's also our weakness. The Valka pass on and lose their knowledge, while the Sunderer simply grow older and more powerful. Bellower is both immortal and beyond my influence, to a point. Then how do we stop him? The God of Secrets will play a part, as will you. What are we doing out here? Do you know of the god Stavs? Few know his stone exists, even among those who have lived their whole lives in Bosgard. While Dengler deals in fortune, Stavs taught men the value of trade in a different way. He showed them it has consequence, two sides of the same coin. See the silver in that stone? The gales up here wear away the stone, but the metal remains. We need a piece of the silver. The god of stars is dreaded by imagine. Wow, words. Words are really hard. The god stars is dreaded, breathed, I don't know, by imaginary of silver weapons. The myths say he created these weapons to the gods, and they used them to kill each other. Those who seek out the stone call him the god of trade. The Mendes call him the god of secrets. He was both. Why are we surrounded by dredge? They seem to be drawn by the godstone. There are many things we don't know about Strauss. Maybe they see him as a patron. Or it is an attraction they cannot explain. Does droughts have something to do with the serpent in Einatod? What was that thing? I cannot say. Can't? I have my suspicions, but until I've had time at amend the libraries, it would be unwise to speculate. For all our knowledge, it is always seen as though we know little. Imagine how the rest of us feel. On the contrary, the less people know, the more certain they tend to be. Isn't that true? Juno waits patiently. Why did you pick me? Why didn't you take Awind or Hakon? You don't even know me. I apologize for putting you in danger. Awind must keep Asgard from falling while we are away. And if something goes wrong here, I need to be certain one of us makes it back alive. I saw the thoughts of each person when I arrived at Asgard. You were the only one I knew would return. What do you mean? You would find your way back to Aletz, no matter what. Let's go on what we need to do. Indeed, you'll need to dislodge at least a fistful of that metal. We will forge it into an arrow to slay the Bellower. Wait, after everything you've told me, make a magic arrow and shoot Bellower? That's all it takes? Why didn't you do that a long time ago? Juno gets a far look in her eyes. No, it's not all it takes. What I tell you now must not be repeated. The arrow will not kill Bellower, even were it to strike its heart. He has no physical weakness, but it will sow doubt in his mind. When it pierces him, it will help him to believe that he is dying. The rest of you will convince him of this with sword and axe. Everyone who fights at your side must believe it to be true. You're going to trick him into thinking he's dead? That's the most insane. He really can't be killed. No. Someday he will awaken and realize he's not dead. I imagined he will be quite upset. First we must make the arrow focus on the task at hand. She looks knowingly at the godstone, waiting for you to start climbing. Rook, I am not certain how the dredge will react when you do this. And behind us is a sudden drop, so be careful. Right. Approaching the back of the stone, you start to climb, looking for a loose piece of the silver vein. Even without looking out onto the dredge, you can feel each sinister face watching you closely, held back only by Juno's influence. Panic races through your blood. But quickly wrench out the nearest chunk, climb higher where it may be easier to remove. Let's do it once and do it properly. As you climb, you can't help but notice the stony mask of dredge lined up before the godstone, like worshippers before an idol. Just a glimpse nearly immobilizes you. Your hands rest on the silver piece that comes away easily. The dredge does not react. Do we need another piece? Or is one enough? I guess we could try. While you're here, you glance quickly around to see if there's any more low-hanging fruit. You're able to pry away another, smaller piece of silver before your nerves give out. You nibble at the scent while Juno is waiting. Well done, she says. As you walk back through the dredge, their heads turn in unison to follow. The dread that lingers and the shaking in your hands does not subside for a few hours. got 2 pieces, that's nice. Maybe one of them is that item we just received. You approach the gates of Berskard again, relieved that they are still standing. It looks like they took a beating while you become. Alette rushes to your side and throws her arms around you once you've crept through the gates. Juno smiles at the reunion and tells you, take this time with your daughter. Find a smith who can fashion an arrow from that silver. I have other things to do, which I must attend. But meet me on the walls when you are done. I guess I need to meet her when we are ready for the final battle. Getting excited. It takes a while, but you finally find someone willing to craft an arrow for you. He eyes you suspiciously when you show him the silver, but shakes his head and gets started. Alette watches, the smith's fire reflecting in her distant stare. I talked with Awen a long time while you were gone. You told me a lot about Juno. Is she really as powerful as you said? It certainly seems that way. That might be the most luck we've had so far. Dad, I think I know what's going to happen now. An arrow. She's going to make you shoot the Bellower, isn't she? I don't know for sure. Come on, who else is going to do it? Ivor? Oh, you mean little girl. He only has one arm. You tease him. Alette, I know where this is going. You're afraid of me dying. This isn't like before. You can't run this time. That's not what I... Let me do it. What? Why not? Because you think I'll get hurt? What do you do when the Bellower comes straight for the person holding the only thing that can destroy him? Let me speak. Everything's changed. Skoga feels so long ago. I'm not asking because I'm afraid of losing you. I'm not afraid of anything anymore. Let me do it because you know I am a better shot. I have a better chance of puncturing his armor. We only have one shot. I'm not a child anymore. I'm not just some girl. I'm your daughter. I can do this. For once, let me decide what happens to me. Hmm. No, I guess I have a really big feeling that whoever shoots will end up dead. It feels like that kind of game. And I will protect her even if she doesn't want me to. I'm sorry, Alette. No. She stares into the firelight. You wait for the tears to come to her eyes, but they never do. Just promise. Promise we'll be together. You sit by her side silently until the smith finishes his work. Feelings, all the feelings. Anything of interest? Oh, 2 armor, 1 armor, 2 unrest, 2 unrest. Attacks never deflected. That's kinda interesting. Let's see, so everyone has good things equipped. Wing of the Wolf. That's worthless. 20% chance for 2 times strength damage. Let's see. I will want you, probably. should probably use my things to level up people. Oh, sorry. Let's level him up. Confirm. I can get 1 armor and 1 armor break, I think. Load in, I'll promote you as well. And give you an armor and armor break. That's it, I think, for the most important characters. +2 strength, that's kind of nice. And you have... what's your item? 1 willpower. So... I just want to make sure I have the best people. Yes, 15 strength and a knockback. What's his ability again? That is kind of worthless. But he has 18 strength. How much armor does I have? 16. I guess I'll keep this party. It has worked out decently so far. And let's give her... let's remove those. And give those to Let in case Rook dies. And let's give him those instead. 2 strength deflected. I mean, that's nice, I guess. And she has... yeah, that thing is also kind of nice. That one I could probably replace. And my options are... like that. Oh right, that's equipped already. Knockback on strength, +1 strength. 20% chance on 2 times strength damage. I mean, all these things are kind of bad for him. But I guess I could give him that thing. And then give Otley the... 20% chance, I guess. Or that thing. And let's give her that thing. Let's try that and see what happens. And we might want to... oh, sorry. Just need to figure this out. If this is a long fight, I want everyone equipped with the best possible things. Let's actually remove that and give that to him. And we can give that to Ludin. And we can give that to her maybe. Let's actually swap those two. There we go, I'll go with that. Let's take the last part. There he is. Juno is in the middle of an animated debate as you approach, the arrow in your hand. There is little time left. Bellower knows we're here. Whether he's waiting for more of his forces to arrive, or simply wants to starve us for the first, I cannot tell. But he will not expect a direct attack. Is this a joke? How are we going to do that? I will take a handful of warriors to face him. I can keep a small group hidden from sight. The rest of you will lead the charge from here. With the luck, Bellower will send his armies away from himself to meet you. What about the ravens? They may protest. They will not. I will arrange the task for them. Even if you make it Bellower, what chance is there of defeating him? We saw what happened at Einasholt. That thing can't be killed. Juno shows them the arrow you had forged from the godstone silver. This will make him bleed like the rest of us. Once he is pierced, he will be vulnerable. He looks you in the eyes. We only have one. Do not miss. And bring only those you absolutely need. It will take all my concentration to keep the other Dread Kings following us up. I cannot join in the battle. And if we kill Bellower, then what? The Dread will just wander away. That is my belief, yes. I can't say for certain. This is a doomed plan. Help us hold out here until the ships are finished. And then what? Bellower will hound our every step, all the way to Oberon, where I am certain more thunder awaits. Now is the time to speak to loved ones, and the memory of any god that pleases you. Rest. In the morning we slay Sunder. Oh day. So it just occurred to me that I probably have to lead two parties. So I want to make sure I have two good groups. That is 3 people. Oh, Bercy, I want to level him up. He's also good. There we go. Then can get to 4 extra points. Cancel. Do I want armor reduction on them? Sure, I guess. Let's go with that. So we have 3 people here. 1, 2, oh, 4 with her. So 4 decent. So I guess I need to swap out 1 person. But I just need to give them items. 1 strength uplift. Is that the last thing I have? Guess you get that 1 Bercy. That's 1 willpower. Never mind that. And I guess you will use Mulga, I guess? Is your thing the taunt? I'll probably use the archer. I'll give it to her. I can't frankly. Oh, it's level 3. Right. I'll never mind it then. I think I'm ready. Let's do this. Let's go for the last battle of Bellower. The silence is what you remember. You rise in silence and walk through empty streets. On the wall, 2 armors stand quietly watching each other. Your footsteps echo on the wooden floorboards as you approach Juno. She breaks the silence. It's time, Juno says. Gather your allies. Today, one thing will end, another will begin, and our actions will decide on which side we stand. Right. So, because we did pay attention to the conversation earlier, I have high suspicions that we will have to split into two groups later. So I want to balance my party. Do I want to bring him? I think I want to save him for the other group. And actually only go with 5 people. 5 good people. And then that leaves 4, 5-ish decent people for the other group.